Okay, just a couple of loose ends to tie up, which you'll see in this chapter. This would be the break and continue statements. I'm going to save the break statement for the next video. This video I'm going to use the continue statement, which is actually quite useful in this situation. Let me show you. This is the student grade calculator again for the exam scores. Okay, so what if I were to, I added some error handling here. So what if the professor, okay, we'll say exam scores have to be between 0 and 100 points. Okay, so what if the professor accidentally typed an extra 0 there, and I'm saying exam scores must be between 0 and 100, please try again. So I'm still on student 2, and it's like an iteration structure. I'm going to keep coming at that person until they get it right. And only after they enter something correct am I going to let it go and keep going. So there's actually not a nested loop in here. Like I did some error handling, input validation in previous programs, but I used a nested loop. Here I'm using the continue statement. Okay, look at this. The continue statement shortcuts, or kind of like short circuits the loop and goes back to the beginning from right here. Okay, so it's like normally the loop would just run to completion, okay? But when you throw a continue into the loop, it cuts off the loop right here and resets it, which worked out well in this case because look at the first line, enter the exam score, okay? Which is what I want, all right, in this case, if they enter some weird value for the exam score. So that's the continue statement. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the exam score, and I'm saying if it's less than 0 or greater than 100, it's out of range, out of the permissible range, then I'm going to say, hey, no, wait a minute, please try again. And then the continue is just going to put me right back up at the top, and we try again. Okay, and that just, becomes the pattern until they get it right. So that is a useful technique. It's not going to work all the time. I don't think it would have worked like in the previous examples, but some of the time, depending on the language, depending on the prompts and stuff, you could find yourself using this for, certainly in a case like input validation. Okay, so that's the continue statement. In the next video, I will talk about the break statement.